Hello fellow Star Wars fans, it is Star Raptor here and welcome back to the channel. Time for another Star Wars book review. This time around it is Star Wars Stories of Jedi and Sith. This is a Disney Lucasfilm Press book here, and I have what is the Celebration exclusive cover. So I really like this one a lot with Obi-Wan on the cover. The regular artwork has Darth Vader on the cover. As you see, there's a lot of names on this. There's not a single author. This is a compilation of short stories set from the time of the High Republic all the way up till the time in between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. We have both new and returning storytellers in the Star Wars universe. We have new authors Tessa Gratton, we have Sarwat Chadha, we have Roseanne Brown, and Vera Strange. Returning authors we have is Delilah S. Dawson, Michael Coggs, Sam Maggs, Michael Moretzi, Alex Segura, and Karen Strong. So starting off with that fact, I love the idea of these, from a certain point of view, different compilation books like this, where this is the kind of the grounds where they bring on a lot of these new writers that eventually get their own full-fledged novels and different things. So I like seeing that the expanding diversity in the writers of the Star Wars universe is always a great thing. Another thing I want to talk about with this is we had the Clone Wars stories of Light and Dark from last year, and I was a little let down because there wasn't any original stories. They were all just literally adaptations of the Clone Wars episodes, where in this lies all new original stories. Yeah, the Emperor one does have a lot of flashbacks to other things that happen, but aside from that one, everything else is brand new stories. And speaking of stories, I love the obtuse characters, the obscure characters, I should say, such as Barriss Offee getting her own story. I don't even know if Barriss Offee ever had her own story in Star Wars, like her own full-fledged story. And getting into that, I love the maturity. Now, I said this is an all ages book, right? This is a middle grade reader. But I feel like for one of the first times in Star Wars, they've treated this book as anybody could read it and get something out of it, because there are actually some dark tones in here. There's moments where people are about to be executed by battle droids, and that's the first time I ever felt like a battle droid was, truly threatening. And then you have stories where it's like Barriss Offee's thinking about the war and how it's bringing her down and the trauma that it's dealing with. So definitely more mature settings and themes, but based on an all ages book is something that I can respect. And we have such amazing artwork in this by Jake Bartok. I like how his style reconceptualizes the animated characters in the live action, because we have a Clone Wars story involving Obi-Wan and Anakin, and they're in their clone armor. We're seeing like that realistic version of them, and the same could be said with Asajj Ventress. Same stuff there. I love the stories in this, man. There's only one story that didn't really hit with me, but there's 10 different stories. 9 out of 10 stories really hit me. There's this great Asajj Ventress story where it's like her working with a clone trooper trying to get out and trying to survive. And, she hates clones, but she has to be forced to work with it. You have something with Obi-Wan and Anakin, or trying to escort somebody back to safety in the middle of a war zone. You have something with Darth Vader just, trying to go after this female Wookiee and this resistance and everything like that. So there's, they really run the gamut of just having so much in here with the great themes, such as, Poe Dameron and Rey losing faith in the Force after, Master Luke passing away, and how can she pick herself back up and the fallout from that. So there's a lot of great stories that are very fast at a clip here, right? They're going to take maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most to read each story. So very good pacing there, and a great variety. As always, when it comes to these compilation books, I don't really give them a score, because it's hard to when you have several different creative forces on this, all telling different stories. But what I can tell you is I do recommend this book. I do recommend you guys picking this one up, because there's lots of stories that kind of fill in the blanks here. Nothing earth-shaking as far as like canon lore or anything like that to like really expand, but there are little nuances and different things that I think a lot of people will really enjoy. So there you have it. That was my review for Star Wars Stories of the Jedi and Sith. What'd you think about this review? For more on Star Wars, I have an entire playlist for Star Wars Celebration. I also have a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi little compilation videos, tie-in videos, companion videos, whatever have you, that are going up regularly on the channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you never miss another video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you have a Star Wars friend that hasn't heard about the channel, I'd really appreciate you guys sharing this channel with them so maybe they can get something out of it. That's gonna do it for me, Star Raptor. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at StarRaptor.